All right, hello everybody, welcome back. We're doing another VOD review. This time we have a Strange. I don't think they put their Plat. We have Plat Strange. Let's see. For context, I am peak, but it's been hard to hit GM this past season. Ah, okay. So you're trying to get back into GM. I don't blame you. Right now, it's a bit crazy because of the bottleneck. They also said need a VOD review because I don't know what else they could have done to win this game. I would really appreciate any advice. Note that I'm playing through a PS5 remote play app on my laptop. There's some lag spikes. Oh, that's rough. But you gotta play how you gotta play. I played on a laptop with a trackpad for a long time. I don't blame you. So, let's start off like we do. Who's on your team? You are Strange, and your other tank is Groot. Very strong front line. You are gonna get blocked sometimes, so we'll keep that in mind. Don't go too far. Don't get walled off by your own Groot. For your DPS, you have Blade and Storm. That is quite the DPS combo. With the Storm bonus, with this specific DPS combo, I'd be looking for opportunities to kill, because sometimes Blade's going to anti somebody and you're going to have damage boost. So keep that in mind. Your supports, we have Luna Mantis. Luna Mantis, not horrible. Mantis is actually like really good right now, but only like really high elo. So it depends how the Mantis is playing, but we'll try to make advantage of it, and then we'll also use our shield and our Groot wall when the burst healing is a little low to scoot back. So all of that just to start before even the doors lowered. And let's see what we got. Okay, we get shot by Hawkeye. Good. Okay, since you have another frontline tank, I'd be going up here immediately, but that's okay. Yeah, especially now that we see Groot's also with us. Okay, good. Okay, that's unfortunate. But we learn a little bit right here, right? What did we learn? We learned, okay, my supports, if there's somebody in my backline, they'll leave me to die. Okay, a little bit, this is just knowing like your percentages, right? It's really important as Strange to know if your, I want to say E, but if your R1 is going to kill or not. If it's not going to kill, it's not really good. So we gotta know that inside and out. And that's a feeling you get from just like practicing and being aware of what percentage you're at. I don't mind that we're taking space here. That's good. Back up now. Okay, now we don't have a shield and we're down on health. Take cover. Okay, again. Also, I'm getting the sense that we have a bit of a fear of anti-heal. Maybe we're an Overwatch player or something. But this actually takes a second. So once it gets to 100, there's a couple seconds of an animation, then the purple kicks in, and then you're going to start taking damage, stuff like that. So don't be afraid to like push it a little bit, sit into it, and that's going to give you more opportunities. I think that's 2 opportunities already. If we just don't rush our R1, that we would have gotten kills, right? So if we did the same thing here, we just wait a second. If we wait, and then now we pop it, you probably kill the Hawkeye and the Luna, right? And then again later. So make sure we wait a little second. We don't have to be super afraid of the anti-heal. Also, this was a really bad jump out in the open. If you're gonna get back to GM, you need to not be taking damage when you don't have full shield and when you don't have full health. You gotta be careful with it. Here again, if you hit the combo, you wait a little second, maybe you kill the Moon Knight, right? Moon Knight ult. Okay, we're down 3 now. I actually don't mind you turning back. Where is your other tank? Oh, we're on Venom now. Okay. So something just changed. Okay. Now we have a dive tank. So it's really important that we're paying attention to who our other tank is if we have another one. Excuse me. And how they're playing. Because before I would have said, you know, Groot's your front line and you can kind of go off to the side. Now you have a Venom and now you have to front line no matter what, right? So right here, it's like pretty straightforward. Now Venom goes in and the Moon Knight comes in. You turn around and it actually doesn't happen. Like the Moon Knight actually just gets a kill. But what's going to happen higher up is since you turn around, let me see, make sure this is on. Since you turn around here, right? Now we're looking back this way. Now all three of these people actually have a free route in. They can all see because you're not stopping them. So understand there's a trade-off here. It kind of works because Venom's in their backline and he's taking attention, and then your team dies anyway. But understand when you're the frontline Strange, that if you turn around, see now what's happening. Now you turn around, and now all four of these people are going to shoot at all of you, right? So understand there's a trade-off there. I don't think it actually bit you in this specific scenario, but I promise it will. Hey, nice. Pick up the kill on the way out. Good. L1, get out. L1, get out. Or die. That's fine. Yeah, this is strange. Strange map. Okay, our Venom's dead. Just back up a little. That's fine. That'll happen. Don't worry about it. Can't be in the middle. I want to see you by cover. I want to see you by this wall, poking in and out and using your shield. If you're going to be in the middle, it needs to be with a purpose. I'm in the middle because I'm walking up to this ambulance. I'm in the middle because I'm walking from this corner to this corner. We can't stick around in the middle, especially when they have a Hawkeye. Because not only are you taking more damage when you're out in the middle, these people feel comfortable in the middle. And that's a huge, huge, huge problem. Especially because they have a Hawkeye. If you're out in the middle, right? This Hawkeye is going... It literally just happened. This Hawkeye misses you and hits one of your supports, right? If you're over here, then these people don't feel safe sitting out in the open. Okay, we have our ult, but what's going to stop us? Wow, you still get the kill. That's crazy. Shield? 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 Okay. I wanted to shield the Mantis because Hawkeye players scare me. Not gonna lie. So, are you talking about like being out in the open, right? You're talking about here? It works the other way. They need to find your shield, not you need to find them in shield when we're in neutral, right? When we're pushing and stuff like this, they need to find you and stay where it's safe versus you need to cover for them. If they want to go stand out here and get shot by the Hawkeye, you as a tank and you're like solo queuing or you're just playing ranked, you need to let them die and be like, yo bro, if you want cover, you need to stand by cover. You need to stand by me, right? If they like flame you or whatever, just mute them, right? Because if you play like that, if you play the way I'm telling you, you will naturally climb because the people who are good will play good with you. And the people who are bad, either they're really bad, they'll lose and they'll continuously lose, whereas you'll win. Or they'll be decently bad, but they'll follow you and they'll be tricked into playing good and using cover, right? So it's just a different way of thinking about like tanking and like, in a way, you're like, just playing off the psychology of your teammates, right? You're tricking your teammates into playing good by using cover. Play above your terrible teammates. Yep. Also, what's up, Taki? Welcome back. Okay, so we have our ult here. With Strange ult, it's very telegraphed. It's really easy to shut down, and there is so many ways to get shut down. right? You can get frozen by Luna. You can get killed out of it. You can get Gambit, ult, or cleanse can just cancel it after it goes off. Mag can shield off. He can bubble people. He can shield people off. Hawkeye can kill you. Moon Knight can ult you while you're ulting. So there's a lot going on here, right? So when you ult, you need to be thinking like, okay, I have to actually like work to get the most out of it. Here, I feel like we just kind of like go for it. And then Luna ults. Everybody's fine. Somehow you still kill the Moon Knight, which is awesome. I think it's just because your Luna actually bails you out. So maybe you're playing duoed with the Luna. Maybe this Luna just heads up and like goes for damage and is kind of goated. But I wouldn't rely on that. So for the rest of the game, let's point out like, okay, let's be thinking what can stop my ult beforehand and how am I going to do it? So by doing that, you're naturally going to start thinking of like ult tracking. Okay, do they have a support ult that can counter this and stuff like that? And you're naturally going to start thinking of it. And that's one way to do it, is like waiting for the right opportunity based on what ults they have. The other way is like making a play of like, I'm going to do a surprise ult. Nobody sees me. I'm going to like float up here and then drop down with it. I'm going to do a flank. I'm going to portal, things like that. But we really don't want to just like walk in. Okay, we kill the Hawkeye. Nice. Healed! Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure shield stops some of that. Like, he still dashes through. Oh, don't walk into it! Oh, thank the Lord. He's too close for my comfort, but that's alright. Okay, stay cover here. Nice! We waited a little bit for that. Not bad here. Okay, push in. So whenever there's an enemy support ult going on, you can do so much damage to enemies who are in it, and it's not really going to do anything. Now, if you're sitting there and you're like, well, I'm going to charge my ult. Sure, that's a valid reason to do it. If you also have a Gambit ult and you have the opportunity, it's not as relevant on Strange, but you can find somebody who's not in the Gambit ult, who didn't get it, and go kill. So, like, if that whole time you were, like, chasing the Gambit around, you walked over to here, maybe you kill this, this Punisher, right? He dies already, but think about the opportunity, right? Okay, we almost have our ult again. So now I'm thinking, okay, I could hide over here, and then when they push forward, peekaboo ult, I could jump up here and go behind here and drop down with an ult here, or even over here. I could portal. I could go for a super long flank. I wouldn't recommend this, but if the opportunity really presents itself, go for super long flanks, like that. How are we going to do it? I'm also thinking I want my full 100 charge. So I want to get close to it. Uh-oh. Works out. Okay, I like that we're not ulting. Good. Okay, just so you know, there's a sneaky little path here. I wouldn't do it right now because you're down a tank and you'd be leaving your team to die. But just to point out, you know, map knowledge. I've actually, on defense, just by the way, anybody watching, there's actually like a ledge up here you can sit on. Like there's a way to like sit up here and like drop down on people. You can even do it here. So yeah, there's stuff. And then another sneaky thing Stranges do is you can use your shift to like float up here for 8 seconds. And that's another sneaky way because right here you have cover, so these people will walk in and not know you're there. You just don't want to telegraph it. I don't mind the timing, but again, we just kind of like walk in with it. This is not going to work. You're just not getting the most value out of it, and you're leaving the enemy an opportunity to like cancel it and make a good play. Okay, how comfortable are you with the reload animation cancel? Uh-oh. Good, that was like maximum time you could wait. So something else you could be doing here, you can also be shielding off. This is like a higher level thing. I'd look for opportunities as Strange to use your big shield to actually kill people. So you can use it to stop damage, or if you put your shield up here, now all of a sudden the Gambit's not getting healing on either of these two people, and the Mantis and the Blade can kill them. So you like throw it right here, and then they move to the side, and you shield up right here. So look for those like offensive shielding opportunities to cut off healing. It's very good. We definitely need to work on the reload animation cancel for sure.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them. You'll have to be center stage.
Go take space. Go walk up.
Oh, I need assistance.
I actually would just leave this mag to my team because he's fighting 4v1 if you're not here. And he's just staggering himself. And not only that, but he's leaving his team behind. If you're up here, maybe you see this BP, maybe you up here, right? Like, just, I don't care about the mag. I'll be right here. And then understand, like, okay, my team's dealing with a mag. I'm going to anchor down in a corner, right? But while we're messing with the mag, this team gets to walk for free from this corner all the way up, right? When are we done with the mag? We're still not back. We're still not back. We're still not back. Right about here, right? That whole time, they just got to walk for free. Whereas before, if you were out here, you'd be left-clicking them and stuff like that, and pushing them back a little, using your shield, stuff like that. Now, we haven't really talked about BP yet. As a Strange, you don't have the tools or the capability to deal with a BP. If BP is going to dive your line, that is not your responsibility, right? You do have one character that's actually pretty darn good at peeling against the BP, or at the very least peeling and dealing with it. And that's Blade. Blade can really mess with the BP. He's very good at stopping stuff like that. But if you're back here, you're giving up the front line. Luckily, we're in Plat and your team's bad. But if I'm this thing, I see Strange turn around, I am pushing down your throat. And I am causing so much havoc back here. So that's that thing I was talking about. If you're going to turn around, you're giving up frontline pressure. Okay, the whole enemy team right here. Just like shift up and sit here. Sit here, sit here, sit here. Nobody sees you because the whole team is looking this way. Okay, Gambit's ulting. And wait. Oh, he died. My team's cleaning up. Maybe I'll just jump back in the fight since we're up 2. But I'm looking for an opportunity, right? Yeah, BP players are annoying. That's why I decided to pick up Mag 2. Those two are great tanks to know. Mag and Strange. Oh. So why is this not a great ult? Let's see. Well, actually not bad. I didn't notice that the other two died. So I don't mind this one as much as far as timing goes. But again, like, it's so easy to get canceled. Why did this Luna not freeze you? She just wasted it to kill Blade. So you literally just got lucky, right? We have to have planning with Strange ults. Because, like, it's just going to get canceled. And you're going to get 0 value. Shield? Good. There we go. So this is what I was talking about earlier. We turn around to deal with the thing, and now all 4 of these people have nothing stopping them from just walking on our team. Yes, the thing is threatening in our backline, but Mantis is very good, and these people are good, and if we turn around, we give up the front line. It's also because you don't have another frontline tank, right? So if we go back to the beginning, when you had a Groot, you would be the one who's turning around to help with the thing, right? Because the Groot can hold with the walls and everything else. That's just like tank duo dynamics. Okay, push, push, push. Let's go get an ult. Push more, push more. Okay, we already talked about this. Not your responsibility. I'd go push the front line. Yeah, you're just like not really useful. And now we wasted our time. That's alright, now we know. Now we know. A lot of this can just be avoided. It's so hard telling a tank player to like leave your supports for dead. Because like that's not what you're doing. You're actually saving them by staying up front. But that's what it feels like. And it's not, it doesn't feel good. But I promise you it's the right thing to do.
Down to 30 seconds.
It's actually so sad. I hate it. Okay, we almost have our ult. Again, I'm thinking like maybe I'm going up here. Maybe I'm portaling. I'm trying here. I'm gonna play peekaboo. I'm also listening for audio cues to see if Luna uses freeze or any cooldowns. Shield, shield. Okay, we already talked about our frontline responsibility. Okay, I want to see charging up. Make sure. Oh, we don't have our E. R1. We just got to be planning our ult better. I'd say probably raise your sensitivity a little bit, honestly. It feels like you're having a hard time in these team fights where we're tracking people up close. And that could just be a sensitivity problem. It could be, you know, just practice. I just pop ult here. Alright, let's go. We got some progress. And then we ruin it. So often, we just give up the front line in order to, like, look at BP for a couple seconds. Oh, that sucks that we tried to ult there. That's so unfortunate. Damn. Shield, 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 shield. Good. Fly? Fly? Oh, stand in it. Stand in it. Oh, go kill the medic. Go get him. Yeah. Let's go. Bro, this is a crazy team fight. It's lasting so long. Okay, you don't have... There's a health pack over here. There's another health pack way over here. I wouldn't really go for this one. Definitely you need to go for this one. And then you need to take cover and start attacking. Please go get the health pack. Go, Hulk, somebody get the health pack. Get the health pack. No.
I am ready to put on a
Oh, 1.19. Oh, it's so tragic. Oh, let's go. Holy. He would have seen 9 by leaving, but he should have stayed behind the payload to not take tote. Ah, there's a difference between Overwatch and Rivals, though. We had the point. You can leave the point by itself and not C9. All 3 people can get off back here. It's not like Overwatch. So right here, you can all leave because you already have the point. They have to get back and then recapture it fully, and then you have to be constantly on it. So, good to know. Good to know. Let's see how we do on defense now.
When science
Who are we?
Magic was there.
Yeah, I don't mind this. A little bit too aggressive for my taste. Who do they have to punish you? Hella, I guess. Yeah, this is too aggressive. What you want to do on tank, especially on defense, is you want to play the tug of war game, where you're sitting by this cover, you're shooting, shield popping up, right? And then you use your health bar and their health bar to decide whether or not to like push forward. Okay, we got a kill. I don't want to push forward here, but I want to kind of hold it. Okay, now they've used bubbles. They're turning over. Their health bars aren't going down at all. I'm now antied. Now I'm going to like back up and like regroup a little bit and give some space. So I want you thinking like, I'm going to give some space here. I'm going to take some space. I'm going to give some space. I'm going to take some space, right? Personally, right here, I'm definitely like out. So what happens here, right? There's a hidden cost to trying to take space when it's the wrong time. So here I'm like, okay, let's get out. For sure, definitely now. But then we push in again, drop our shield, right? So what happens from our support's perspective? Let's check Mantis first. Mantis uses a leaf on you. Okay, what does Gambit use? Gambit's using his left click. He uses 2 cards on you. So he goes into healing and uses his bridge boost. Now let's check Mag. Mag uses his bubble and his push, and he doesn't use his shield. So that's like 4 cooldowns from your teammate that you forced out of your team, right? And that's from not respecting like that it's time to back up now. And that puts your team at a major disadvantage. And that's like that hidden cost that you don't like see. There you go. That's a good way to say it. A negative resource trade. Because what did the enemy team use? The enemy team used both of their mag bubbles. They used a Luna freeze, and then they just used like damage. That's not good for your team. I actually don't mind this. I don't mind you attacking up here because you have a mag holding down your front line. Okay, let's get back out. Good. Nice. I want you back here. Strange can do damage from farther away. Be a little farther back. Get out. Oh, Mag, now you have Gambit ult. Don't make a play. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, shield. Yeah, that's tough. This is one of those scenarios where, like, it's really hard to tell what to do. Because you guys lose your mag early, which is a big downside, and then they ult. So at this point, if I, like, optimally, if I'm coaching this team, I would tell the Gambit not to ult, and I would tell everybody to just kite and pull back and give space for our Storm to get back and our mag to get back. Because did your Storm die earlier too? Did I miss that? Or what's your Storm do? Yes, Storm already died. So definitely, I'm like, the second this mag dies, I'm definitely pushing back. I mean, it sucks. You guys committed a Moon Knight ult. We didn't get a kill. That's unfortunate. And then we're out of position. We just need to be farther back. I feel like you're so close. If you're back here, you can still get kills and do damage. You can jump up and do stuff. But we go in. Because of that like positioning loss, we're just like farther back. And then we get back, or we're out of position to help. And then we finally get back. But then the second we push in again. And then we let Strange get behind. Right? So I want you to be a little bit more comfortably far in the back. Gotta work on my aim with the daggers. It's goofy. Do you know how to use the practice range, the bots, where you can put on like a Luna who moves like they would in a game? Because if you don't, I can go show you that real quick. It's a life changer. It helps so much. Okay, we're down at least 2, if not more. What are we thinking here? Are we going to portal? Are we going to just hold the corner? Are we going to wait? Okay. Don't go any farther. You stay by that bus. We're out in the open again. Stay by the bus. Stay by the corner. I would have preferred if you were here, waited for your team. Once your team's back, then take to the corner. Honestly, I'm a really aggressive player. I probably would have stayed by the bus. Move farther out to give my team some more space and more time. But you're kind of just out in the open taking everything. Okay, now Mantis holds forced. Now who are we going to pick? Okay, now back out, back out. I'd jump up here. Oh yeah, okay, good. Block what you can and hope your team stays alive. Yes, I've used it before, but I just don't really know how to practice, like parameters wise, with it for Strange. Let's see. Alright, well, let's go see. 16. Oh, good lord. So these are the parameters that I use, and I use this for like pretty much everybody. You can adjust, obviously, and do whatever you want, but good lord.
I will protect my sister.
Character's slow.
Woe to those who stand in my way.
When science failed me, magic was there.
This is generally what I do. I throw Luna on. In fact, you could probably even do Invis right now because she's like the meta support. I do random, I do short range, and then static. I usually do advanced combat, but I would put, for you, I'd put it on random so you don't get frozen. I do super fast. I would do 3 of them. Health restore is not really necessary. And then I do 120 seconds, right?
5.
And then what I would switch between like team fight mode and poke mode. So I'd start back here and be like, okay, we're poking. And I'm going to pick one, right? I'm just going to stick with one. And I'm going to stay at a distance. And I'm going to get comfortable shooting at a distance. And I do this for a whole 120 seconds, the whole thing. Right? And then for the next one, I would get close. And then you get practice with both. And I would do this, so 120 seconds for the first one, 120 seconds for the second one. Do 2 before each time that you play ranked, right? So like, oh, I'm getting ready to play ranked for the day. I'm going to do this first, then I'll go. This is super fast. Super fast random. If you want it to be even harder, I would definitely put it on Luna because Luna runs really fast. Invis is slow, but that's why I normally do Luna. Right? Wouldn't at regular speed be better for projectiles since you'd start leading your shots differently? I guess it depends on how you learn. It depends on how you learn, because like how I learn, I can adjust really quickly. So I would rather just put it to the most difficult thing, and then I can bring it back down like in game. Because if I can hit this, I can hit a thing or anything else, right? Tanks normally would just spam a spot from range. Right, so if you can do this is also, it really just depends on how you learn and how you train, right? But I would definitely do more of this to start with. And then you throw in the animation cancels and everything else. And work back and forth and staying at range and stuff like that. That's what I would do.
Not worth wasting magic on you.
Did I see my Rebels Erupt? I did. It was quite goofy. I was a tank player through and through, and I did a lot of damage. That was my thing. I just did a ton of damage. Okay, we got to here. Nope. This one.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Come, Herbie.
1623. Nice.
Avengers Tower awaits.
I somehow out-tanked people in Season 3 on Phoenix. That's pretty goofy. What a season. I can actually drop the link if you guys want to see mine.
Chin up.
Do it? Okay. Here, I'll throw it in both of the chats real quick. Sorry to the VOD watchers. Where did I put that? If anybody wants to see that. Imagine just have magic on all your pages. Paste. Magic main for sure.
Keep going.
Oh. Alright. Now back to the review, for real though. Okay, you guys are up, down one, down one. I'm thinking ult, yeah. See, that's why we don't telegraph it. I like the timing, I like the idea. Just the execution's wrong, we gotta make sure. I think this would have been great because you guys are down one, they're low, and you probably have a chance to like really turn the tide here if this hits. But we have to know. Hella stun, Luna freeze, all these things just demolish us.
Sorcerer Supreme lives once more.
Friends, gather around.
Alright, Mandus is ulting. Go in. Alright, have a good one, Taki. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Alright, so we've reached the team fight stage. You need to pick one person and stick with it. It doesn't matter who it is. One and stick with it. Good. One and stick with it. When you split your damage up between a bunch of different people, you just do less pressure. You're less oh, that's a bad ult.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up
That's
the
tough.
momentum.
Yeah, he's getting his ult really fast. It's because he's playing really close. Like, there are benefits to playing super up close. He's getting all of the cleave damage from his melee. Like, all of his daggers are hitting because he's, like, right next to people. The problem is, he's taking a ton of damage. He's not, like, holding space for his team. And also, the damage is split up between a bunch of people. So, there's ups and downs, but you gotta understand the trade-offs. Okay, accuracy work there. How's ulting? Yeah. Oh no, we used it early!
By the eye of Agamotto.
Yeah. And your team's just getting dropped at this point. Honestly, you're not doing too much wrong. A lot of what this is like they have so much frontline pressure because you don't have the damage and the mechanics to like keep them at bay. Right? So if you're able to keep them at bay, a lot of this stuff doesn't happen as bad. Especially because you guys are up a support right now. The other thing is, with Hela, you have to wait. But there's so much to like shield. Like you need help here. We have Mag ult, or Hela, Strange, Iron Man ults all going off, and your team counters none of it. That's just unfortunate. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's only so much you can do. Hey, pick one and stick with them. Pick one and stick with them. It's a team fight. Jump. Okay, that's fine. I'd probably ult here, right here. Oh no, it's too late. Now you can't. I'll stay with. Yeah. Oh, let's go. So something you can do, by the way, as you start learning, right? The level 1 is like, I'm gonna walk in and ult with Strange, right? And then level 2 is like, well, they'll probably freeze me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my shift. I don't know what it is on console, but I'm gonna jump up in the air, right? Then I'll ult up here as I'm falling down, okay? And then like the level 3 is like, I'm gonna jump up in the air and I'm gonna pretend to ult, and I'm gonna just start shooting. I'm gonna jump right down in front of the Luna and just start shooting her, and hopefully she freezes me, and bait it out, and then I ult. And then, like, we got to start thinking about, like, all of these different options. Not terrible. Shield. Good. Almost. Oh, stick with him. Stick with him. Stay with the gambit. Yes. Shield. Shield. Oh, you jumped. No. That's actually not a bad mag play. Stick with one. Jump with him. Go get him. Oh, don't. He was low. That's all right. That's why we stick with one person. If we stick with this Strange this whole time, he dies and our Gambit lives. Where is he? Yeah, he's just sitting up here. Stick with one person. Don't target swap. And then once you're really good at sticking with one person, Gambit makes it scary to do float ults because you can see it coming. Dash and cleanse. Right. But that is still better than walking in blindly and doing it, right? And as the game goes, you start early and you like test the waters and see if I jump up, are they going to dash out and see what they do, right? And then you start playing the psychology of the game of like, if I jump up, are they going to do it? They are, so maybe I bait it out. And then it turns into a reaction thing. Now they look up, and then what does that opportunities give to my team? And you got to like do the whole rock, paper, scissors and start with it instead of just like, well, I'll just like dive in, if that makes sense. But yeah, Gambit's very good. Also, it requires Gambit to be alive and having resources. So that's another opportunity to talk to your other tank, right? Your other tank, or if you have a dive DPS, where you're like, hey, I have ult, can you go dive on the Gambit and like force out his cleanse, force out some of his dashes, right? Same thing with like Luna. I have ult. Can you go force out Luna Freeze? You can go force out things like that. Gambit's tough. You have to play both. Both close and far. Oh! Oh, shoot it the other way? Shield! Oh! Can we have a ult? That's actually not even terrible because it forces the Luna ult before they were like really ready. Hopefully your team has another ult. Jeff ult? Jeff's gotta get close first. Too late. Is that it? We have another fight? Bro, these fights are crazy. What do we... Oh, Venom, okay. Pick one and stick with it. Probably. Okay, Venom ult's different. You pop that. It can kill through support ults since you have a Mantis. Well, you're dead now. Force out another Luna ult. Oh, this is wild. Plat console is just another... This is crazy. The fact that it's going this long. But yeah, I really want to... You've done so much damage while you're sitting here as Venom, but you split it between Mag, Gambit, Strange, BP, Hela, and Luna. Like, literally their entire team, except for Iron Man. And since you split all that damage, it really doesn't do anything. You gotta put it on one target. And then once we're really good at sticking to one target, then we pick the correct target. A support. A low health person. Something like that. I feel like they're targeting the mag too much. Yeah. I usually like try to build it up as like we work on 1% at a time, then we work on correct person. But yeah, definitely targeting the mag too much. Ideally, they would have been on Gambit like this whole time. Gambit or Luna. But yeah. So a couple things there. First, mechanics. Definitely got to go into practice range and get really comfortable with both long range, like poke mechanics on Strange, and then up close team fights. Second thing is like we got to really time our ults and understand what counters our ult before we go in. And then, you know, there's a couple positioning things here and there, like definitely hug walls. It forces your supports to hug walls. And then the last thing would be like during team fights, stick one person and like stick with it. So anyway, I hope this helps. That's going to do it for the YouTube video. Do all the normal things, like, subscribe, all that stuff. And thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. God bless. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.